Hello, Pokemon Go trainers. It's a Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. And in today's video, we got the mighty Cobalion. Cobalion, steel fighting type. It's got pretty good moveset for Go Battle League. Double kick, not a bad fighting type fast move. And then also Sacred Sword and Stone Edge. Stone Edge can definitely be very nice coverage. But more importantly, we have a level 50 Zygarde in the lead. Pretty nice dragon. Also dragon poison type, so it takes neutral from fairy. But definitely don't want to be using this Pokemon into fairy types. But with Aqua Tail, it has some decent damage you can do. Going to also have Tapu Fini, a legendary Pokemon. Nature's Madness, just very nice. And I mean, having two nice things to go into dragons, it's definitely pretty good in this meta. And I really don't want to get beat by not having enough dragon counters. Tentacool can be a very annoying Pokemon for the team. Now, I could have used Sludge. Honestly, maybe Aqua Tail Sludge is what I may have done. But I do want to have Outrage because Outrage nukes are very nice. But also, I mean, yeah. I think, actually, maybe it is Sludge Wave that's the thing that Zygarde gets. Maybe it is Sludge. I mean, Sludge, I definitely would love to have Sludge. Definitely going to have to probably try out the Zygarde again. I mean, I spent the Thunder Stardust on 50ing it. Definitely need to get use out of it. And we take down the shiny Tentacool. Pretty cool shiny. And it's gone. Got taken out. Getting a very nice lead into Typhlosion. Also, as a dragon type, get a pretty nice resist to the fire damage. And as strong as Typhlosion is, I mean, this is not the shadow. Not being a shadow definitely helps. It being a non-shadow definitely helps. We can no shield easy win the zero shield scenario. We've got some good energy, plenty of health. And we can just go for Aqua Tail spam. I actually do shield by accident. I did not mean to shield. I probably survived that. But instead, I'm in the scenario where I'm still in a really good spot. Am I going to hang on from the Dog Pulse? Or, okay, they do go for the Dog Pulse. But now, I mean, their moveset surely all terrible into Cobalion. And we're able to drag out their Venusaur into our Cobalion. And we don't have to have the dreaded Tapu Fini against this thing. Although Venusaur with its bulk, taking the Stone Edges pretty well. And also Sacred Sword being a resistant move. Definitely still a little problematic. Ooh, they do get to the next move in time. And they did not catch, thankfully. And we take the KO, and now we can easily clean up. They need Sludge Wave. Do they have Sludge Wave? Oh, wait, they did. Oh, no. But thankfully, we were able to reach a move, and I think I could have just Water Gun down. Let's go. They had what they needed to win, but they also cannot win from their spot. Giratina, really the main reason why I want to have plenty of dragon counters. I mean, I really love dragons, using dragons into dragons. I do go for the Outrage because that's why. The KO, Talonflame comes in. I do get to an Aqua Tail, which is big. Huge to get that Aqua Tail. Because now I have a shield advantage. Tapu Fini should be able to survive one move, whatever's thrown. It is Brave Bird and it kabooms. They're going to be able to take a shield, but maybe. Okay, they actually do swap into Swampert. They're smart. I go for the debuffing Nature's Madness. They do shield, which is pretty good for them. But with that debuff, Sacred Sword's going to do some extra damage. I would love... Actually, no, I'm happy it's not a Shadow Swampert because they would do a lot more damage. I do survive a Hydro Cannon, and I definitely did not give them enough energy to go for a Hydro Cannon and then Earthquake, thankfully. They do make a brilliant catch of the Sacred Sword into the Talonflame, but unfortunately they did not take the KO with that next mud shot. Beautiful for me. Let me know what teams you're using in Ultra League or Skull Cup. Definitely love to hear about them. Now we got a pretty decent position for us. I mean, the nuke is Dynamic Punch, but it's resisted, so Shadow Punch, I mean, it still does good damage. We do reach the Aqua Tail. Do they know this is not a outrage? They do still shield. And they do not get KO'd by the next Dragon Tail, unfortunately. But I'm essentially not going to do too much into the Tapu Fini. And two shielded Tapu Fini and Cobalion should pretty much win against most things. Even with a bad matchup for the Tapu Fini. We do no shield Aqua Tail and are met with a Point Pangoro, which with shields for us, none for them. We are in a fantastic spot. I should be able to one shield farm down now. Let's go. They were not at the Night Slash close combat. Maybe they were back-to-back Night Slashes, but haha, get wrecked. Tapu Fini returns. It is a bad matchup, but Surf is enough to almost take them out, and they were done. So, we got a Dragalge v Malamar. Psywave is going to put a lot of damage. Not great for us, but Dragon Tail is going at up. If they're XL, they're pretty tanky, so they may be fine taking a move. Are they going to be fine taking a move? They are totally fine. They do not get taken out by the next Dragon Tail, so they have alignment, but I don't mind bringing in Tapu Fini for a couple water guns. They bring in Lapras. Okay, I don't mind this. Don't mind it. They're going to get to a sparkling area before we reach Nature's Madness, but that's fine. We can Nature's Madness, take a shield. If we land it, that's good. It is Shadow Shiny Lapras. Wow, super jealous of this. This is so cool. Not sure how good IVs are. I mean, oh boy, we have a Glamorizing. Glamorizing is actually really everywhere. It is absolutely everywhere in Ultra League. Gonna have to use my Shiny. It's really strong. Ooh, play rough. That's not ideal. I mean, it's better. It is better than Overheat, but also still will not be good. This battle's gonna come down to the wire. Dang nabbit, they know shielded potential Stone Edge. But they don't double shield it. Let's go. I should have stayed in the Cobalion. What can Cobalion do into the Lapras? We got 2 shields still. We got 1 shield now. We're not going to break through those shields and land a move. So we go for the double kick down and we get the win. Oh my gosh. Fast attack damage for the win. If they had correctly shielded the Stone Edge, I think they definitely win. We force them into a Purified Dusknoir to counter our tough lead. I can survive a Shadow Punch. Gonna take 2 moves for them to take the KO, and I don't mind committing a shield to have alignment. Let's see what comes in. Is the Cobalion, or are they going to respect the damage of a Nature's Madness? They're going to let it land. And I am going to let the Tapu Fini go. Cobalion comes in, but what a catch by my opponent. That was brilliant. That was terrible for me. Had I not thrown that move, I would be in a really good spot because, well, I mean, Dragalge is a really nice, really decent Pokemon to bring into Drifblim. All the energy, I mean, Sacred Sword does a lot more into Cobalion than it does Drifblim. Icy Wind is not going to take the KO. I was double debuffed. Definitely would not have KO'd with Alcatel. I don't think I would have done enough damage to debuff. So well. Amazing catch by my opponent, getting them a deserved win. Just how the cookie crumbles of Go Battle League. We had a beautiful lead here into Roserade. I mean, we are not worried about whatever they are throwing. Tentacle comes in. I mean, less good matchup, but we're able to land Outrage with that kaboom. Getting huge damage. And let's see, what do they throw? Oh no, I get one hit KO'd. I got absolutely nuked. I got Blizzard. No, that's bad. That's terrible. And now I'm actually really tough, really struggling against that Roserade. I cannot have into Tapu Fini. They're going to have lots of energy to spam the weather balls. If it's new Poison Sting Roserade, 4 Poison Stings for a weather ball, I am terrified. But we resist the fast move. We land the Stone Edge, and at this point, do they want to shield the Sacred Sword, which is enough for the KO? They do not. What do we have? Back, it's Greninja. I mean, a very healthy Cobalion would have absolutely wrecked this thing. We are going to only be taking resisted charge attacks, which is very needed. We just need to do what we can. Start the clock. What is there to do? We can switch, and they try to make a catch-up move. I leave with the energy. I have a shield still, but I'm able to get to the Sacred Sword. They are going a Water Shuriken down. Me down. I'm in range of one move, but I throw that Nature's Madness ASAP. They may have another move ready, but I lost Charge Act priority. I was able to throw the move with the shield. If they had a 1-turn fast move, they would have won in that matchup against my Tapu Fini, but haha, they did not. I mean, Greninja is really good for energy generation, so definitely gave them a good potential in the battle in the end game. Outrage is respected by the Gator. Unfortunate. I do not double shield the Ice Beams. I do still reach an Aqua Tail. I'll take some extra chip damage. I'm going to go for the Water Gun down. They cannot reach 2 Hydro Cannons, but one is still pretty decent damage. I actually get a lot of energy. I do take a decent amount of Shadow Claw damage, but oh my gosh. A Venusaur comes in. That's a problem. They do stay in, but they not for long. I do not be inefficient. I was efficient on the energy, on the fast move timing. I should have thrown the bait. They did respect the full send, and that's the win. Just can't deal with the Typhlosion and Venusaur anymore. Now we have another Giratina lead. This time it's Shadow Claw, which is more annoying, because they're going to get to 2 moves before we get to a Outrage. Yep, 2 moves. Shadow Claw is so strong. I mean, it's doing neutral damage. We do throw one more Dragon Tail for good timing. And Outrage is not going to take the KO, but the last shield. And I don't mind bringing in Tapu Fini for a Water Gun down. Resisted Water Gun, big farm down. But oh my gosh, my opponent gets the Ancient Power boost. So they're able to do more damage than had they not gotten the boost. I do let that next move go through. I do want to have a 2-1 shield advantage. Water type comes in. It's not Gator, which is what I expected. Really cool to see Milotic, but oh my gosh, Pyro. I mean, it makes sense to have a fire type to cover for the super weakness to Fairy in the lead. And I mean, Milotic is a pretty nice neutral matchup. And unfortunately for them, Pyro, such a glass cannon. Goodbye. Sacred Sword, able to take the KO with ease from that range. And I mean, we just need some damage onto this Milotic. I mean, they're a bit of a slow energy generator. But, I mean, pretty tanky Pokemon, but unfortunately not tanky enough. Goodbye. Get wrecked. It's cool to see Milotic. I do want to try it out myself. I think it is a pretty good Pokemon. Get a free win? Okay. They did not want the smoke of the Dualgy. The Dualgy absolutely core broke them. Unfortunate for them, but I'll take those 3 wins. Shiny Swampert. It's a really cool shiny. Man, if they ever release a Shadow Shiny, I'm going to need that Shadow Shiny so bad. I'm going to do way too many too many Rocket battles for that Shadow Shiny. Outrage kabooms, nukes at the Swampert. A Sludge is not enough for the KO. Beautiful. Dormanitan, Glaring Dormanitan comes in. I got to bring in the Cobalion, but I also got to keep in with Cobalion, unfortunately, because I really cannot deal with their Darmanitan without... No, I can't deal with the Venusaur Tapu Fini, but I just really need Cobalion for this battle, for this end game. Frenzy Plant resisted, still shielded, because I need this Cobalion for the win. Throw double shield, yes, I need all the Cobalion that I can get. I need 2 Cobalions, 2 fighters for this battle. Unfortunately, I guess a steel and a fighter, which is what Cobalion is. Sacred Sword, not enough for the KO, but I do hope that Tapu Fini can deal with the Darmanitan. Avalanche resisted, thankfully. Is Surf going to be enough for the KO? It is. Let's go. And they did not have a move on the mighty Darmanitan. I guess Glass Cannon Darmanitan. We got the complete Zygarde, the tank, the cheat code. I'm in a pretty decent position. Unfortunately, it is Bolo's Zygarde. That is a force to be reckoned with. We are going to be shielded. Our move will be shielded up, unfortunately. But we are going to go for a big water gun farm down. It is not massively complete Zygarde, so they are not as... They do not have as much HP. But still a lot. But we get a huge farm down before taking another Bulldoze. And Typhlosion, a very common pairing with the cheat code for Ultra League. I did kind of mean to throw a Surf before they reached the first Thunder Punch. But now we see door number 3. Energy is going to be pretty nice into the Gator. And dropping the defense is going to give us a good position. And me being able to line Cobalion into Feraligatr is pretty nice. And I'm going to land that Sacred Sword, and I'm easily going to Water Gun down for the win. Goodbye, Typhlosion. Goodbye. Get wrecked, man. Tapu Fini putting in the work. Dragalge once again meets another complete Zygarde. Can I get another win to complete Zygarde team? I mean, this is why I have a Dragon and a Fairy. They do get the defense drop, which is huge. I hope they respect the nuke this time. This time again. Unfortunately, they did not. But I can still take a shield. I mean, they're not going to launch 2 moves into my Dragalge, but I'm able to bring in the Tapu Fini again. This time, not as much of a farm down. And unfortunately, this is a bad spot for us to see Air Shadow Gator. This is a poison and water, best water safe swap matchup pairing. Not what we wanted to see. Do we have a win out? A way to win from this? I mean, if we had full sended the Outrage, I think we'd be in a way better spot. But I bring in the Tapu Fini. I'm launching. Resist to Nature's Madness. Do we have what it takes? Can we get the damage? No shields left in play. We are going to get to another Nature's Madness. And for science, how much does a debuffed Tentacle take? It is not enough damage. And my opponent played the endgame well with charging up to back-to-back moves. They knew I did not have the energy to win. I mean, just how it goes with Zygarde. They played it well. Shadow Victory Bell, beautiful lead. Absolutely stunning lead for us. All the moves completely resisted by the mighty Dragalge. I really hope this video shows you why you may want to consider building Zygarde. I mean, it's not meta, but it is. I mean, it is really cool Pokemon. Even in Great League, I mean, if you don't want to build an Excelled up Zygarde, it's pretty cool. It can be fun in Great League. You're gonna have to definitely try it out. I feel like there's some move that I'm forgetting. Oh, it has Focus Blast. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to try to get some wins with the Focus Blast Zygarde. No, dude, if I ever use Zygarde against you, don't expect Focus Blast. Definitely do not. I definitely have Sludge Wave or Sludge, whatever it gets this season. Definitely do not let me land the Focus Blast into the Steel types you bring into it. My opponent was able to dance around the terrible lead. I do just get the double kick down of the victory bell, though, and yeah, victory is mine. But yeah, I mean, they were not able to play around the bad lead well enough, though. But they tried. We're going to shield. They move its Hydro Cannon, unfortunately. But Gengar comes in. Really cool to see Shadow Gengar. Actually, yeah, more specifically Shadow. I'm going to let them land a move. I mean, Shadow Punch, that is what they have. I do survive long enough to get a Dragon Tail. And then the Aqua Tail will take the last shield. I bring in Tapu Fini. And I get the Water Gun down. What was my opponent doing? Oh, they're going to make a catch of the Nature's Madness onto Shadow and Sand Slash. But we are going to have an amazing counter to them. We're just going to no shield because we can double kick down. And yeah, they knew the energy was going to just take the win for me. But subscribe to the channel for daily Good Bad League videos. Let me know if you enjoyed the video with the like. Maybe subscribing to the channel. If you enjoy the content enough. Definitely appreciate all the support. Definitely very excited always to do the battles. To make some exciting videos. But thanks for watching and goodbye.